Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is July 19th, 2021. Yesterday on Sunday, Keyshia Cole's mother, Frankie Lons, passed away from an apparent overdose on her birthday. Yesterday, she turned 61 years old, and she died from an apparent overdose, according to TMZ. We're going to read into the report into what they're saying happened to Frankie, and then we're going to look at the numbers behind his death, because I suspect that Frankie Lons did not die from an overdose. She was probably killed by the same code that I talk about every single day here, the practice of Gematria, which is definitely evidence to what's really going on with these celebrities. It never fails. Frankie Lons, yesterday she turned 61, and just notice what her name sums to in Gematria. It equals 61. But before we get into the numbers, let's just read into what TMZ and other news sources are reporting. So it says here that Keyshia Cole's mom, Frankie Lons, dies of overdose on 61st birthday. And we just saw how her name in Gematria equals 61. 61 is a very important number to the church, to time, to Jesus, to the society of Jesus, the people behind all this stuff. 61, right? Keyshia Cole's biological mother, Frankie Lons, died of an overdose Sunday after a decades-long battle with addiction. The Love singer's brother, Sam, confirmed the news Monday, telling TMZ that Lons relapsed on drugs at her Oakland, California home while celebrating her 61st birthday. Lons has been on a long, hard-fought journey to sobriety, and memorably marked 60 days clean in March 2020, the site reported. Cole, 39, has yet to make a public statement about her mom's death, and her rep did not immediately respond to our request for comment. The R&B artist has been open about discussing Lon's struggle with sobriety in the past. Every time my mom relapsed, it breaks my heart more than it's already been broken, Cole wrote in an Instagram post in August 2018. I'm hoping if any of you are dealing with a family member who's battling with drug addiction, that you yourself are learning how to cope with the struggle of it all, and all the pain it brings to see a loved one constantly relapsing. She continued at the time. See them go back to the streets because that's where they're used to or would rather be. I really miss you. I will always love you. Frank the Bank. Lons made several cameos on Cole's mini BET series, Keyshia Cole, My New Life, in 2019, where they had many intimate conversations, including one about the concept of death. Lons is Cole's biological mother, but the Grammy nominee was adopted by two family friends, Leon and Yvonne Cole, when she was 2 years old. Okay. You know, yesterday was a special day because yesterday was the 18th of July. And we've seen a lot of rituals yesterday in connection to the number 187, because yesterday's date can be written 18/7 like 187, and that's a very important number to the Society of Jesus. Notice Society of Jesus is 187 in Gematria. 187 is also known as the homicide code. If you ask a police officer in your town what is the police code for murder, they're going to tell you that it's 187. So think about a 187 happening on 18/7. Like I mentioned, Frankie Lons, Keyshia Cole's mother, she died on her 61st birthday, and her name in Gematria equates to 61. And this is why I suspect that, she probably did not die from any overdose. If she did die from something that she took, it was probably given to her to kill her. They made sure that to give it to her, whatever it was, whatever caused her death, whatever really caused her death, if it was drugs, something else, whatever she took that day, it was given to her because whoever gave it to her wanted her to die that day. As crazy as that sounds, that's exactly what happened. If this woman is actually, in fact, dead. Because there's also a part of me that thinks a lot of these people do fake their deaths. But there's also a side of me that thinks that a lot of people are really being murdered. So I'm not here to speculate whether she's alive or not. But whatever, if she is dead, whatever was given to her on Sunday was given to her with the intentions of killing her. This is why she died at the age of 61, and this is why her name equates to 61 as well. We see these type of patterns all the time. A few days ago, we had the legendary rapper Biz Markie passed away at the age of 57. And, of course, the name Marquis in Gematria equates to 57. So many celebrities die in connection to the number that their name equates to. Like Kobe Bryant, who supposedly died in a helicopter crash. You see how his name is 41? He died at the age of 41. And not too long ago, we had Biz Markie, the rapper, died at the age of 57, and Marquis is 57. And there's a lot of more cases like this. I could go on for days showing you examples, but just want to go through Frankie Lon's death, and then I'll show you some more examples at the end if I have time. So her name is 61. She dies at the age of 61. And like I said, 61 is a very important number to the church. Church is 61. Jesus is 61. And of course, time is 61. 61 is a very important number to the Society of Jesus and to this practice. She died on the 199th day of the year, which was yesterday. And 199 is the 46th prime number. And yesterday was also a day with 46 numerology. And notice sacrifice equates to 46. And notice how overdose is 113, just like Keyshia Cole, her daughter. So Keyshia Cole, 113. Her mother died from an overdose, 113. Now, Keyshia Cole, she was born on October 15th, 1981. And yesterday was the 277th day of her age. And that's the 59th prime number. And that's a number that's been used against black people throughout history, 59. You know, terms like Negro, slave, Rasta, blues, they all equate to 59. Think about how Black History Month is in February and it ends on the 59th day of the year. February 28th is the 59th day of the year. Right? January has 31 days plus 28, that's 59. So this number has been used all throughout Black history to shame black people. And just think about how her mother died on her birthday, and the term birthday is 42. You know, 59 and 42. Those two numbers, I mean, I could be here all day talking about those two numbers. Notice the N-word is 42. Remember the article said that she was supposedly clean for 60 days? The N-word is also 60. She died on her birthday. And slavery is also 42. You know, the one of the months that equal 42 is Black History Month, like we just spoke about. The month that ends on the 59th day of the year. February equals 42 as well. And, you know, terms like history. Just got to spell it right, though. History is 42. History is also 39, like Keyshia Cole's age. But yeah, so Jackie Robinson, think about the first black baseball player who wore the number 42. 42, the name Jackie's 42. I'm noticing a lot of these words that equal 42 also have the 39 connection. So I'm curious to know why the 39 shows up so much, because Keyshia Cole right now is 39 years old. So that could also be another. And actually, I'm thinking about it. Malcolm X and MLK died at 39. So there's something else significant with 39. Because a lot of famous black people have died in connection to the number 39. Like we just spoke about Malcolm X and MLK. So no doubt that this is another racial shaming story. All right, another black person dying from drug overdose. Just like how DMX died from a drug overdose on April 2nd. Speaking of 42. Go look up what day DMX supposed to be overdosed. It was on April 2nd on 4/2. They use this number all the time to shame black people. Right? They want black people to be, you know, drug addicts. That's why so many rappers get shot and killed. They want rappers talking about murdering their own kind. I mean, this is just the same thing over and over and over again. And this Frankie Lawrence is another victim of this. And I think the reason this stuff happens to these people is because they sell their soul to the church, because they want to be in a TV show with her daughter. You know, they want to be in BET and have a music career. So when you sell out, this is the things you have to do. And it's not only just black people. White people get it the same way. They just do white people differently. They usually accuse them of being, school bombers and movie theater shooters and stuff like active shooters, even though all that stuff is a lie. But so it's all just to create division, stereotypes. Just continue shaming. And the reason this stuff goes on is because people fail to notice it. Even though we talk about it every single day, so many videos on YouTube, so many people have written books, so many people have shared the work. We even had a rapper share the work on his Twitter, YBN Namir. Even entertainers are becoming aware of this code. And this guy has millions. This guy has millions of followers, but I'm just seeing right now that I thought he posted something else again. He says, I'm not a teacher. It might sound selfish, but you need to figure out a lot of shit by yourself. Everything can be decoded, grandson. Yeah, but this rapper, he recently just put out a tweet with the definition of gematria. So there's a lot of people talking about this stuff, and yet so few people are aware of it, which is sad. I want to see if I can find the tweet. Being woke and being spiritually connected are two different things. Some of y'all need to realize that. Just see if I can find it, because he just posted this on his Twitter. Oh, here it is. It was actually on July 3rd. He wrote #FreeGame. Gematria is an alphanumeric code of assigning a numerical value to a name, word, or phrase according to its letters. A single word can yield several values depending on the cipher used. So it looks like he just went to Wikipedia, copy and pasted the definition on his Twitter. I know a lot of you saying that, he still sold his soul. This is just him mocking the truth. But it doesn't matter what it is. He's giving out the definition of gematria. Look, a lot of people saw this post. 299 people retweeted it. 700 likes. If more celebrities do this, then more people become aware of it and look into it. So it doesn't matter what his intents are. More people need to become aware of this and then understand what these numbers mean, so that they can really know what's going on with these people. Why are they dying on their birthdays, on their 61st birthday? Well, it's because their name equals 61. So I don't care what YB and Namir's intent was. He still did something that's very positive, like give out the definition of gematria. And in this tweet, he didn't mock gematria at all. All he did was copy and pasted the definition of gematria from Wikipedia. That's all he did. He didn't say gematria is stupid. This stuff is conspiracy. He didn't say anything. He just said gematria is an alphanumeric code of assigning a numerical value to a name, and that's exactly what it is. A numerical value to a name. Frankie Law's numerical value is 61, and then here she is dead on her 61st birthday. So shout out to YBN. Thank you for that. And shame on Keyshia Cole for not doing this. But I'll leave it there. Rest in peace to Frankie Lawrence. And you guys take care.